I woke up at about 11:15 today and I'm just in the process of getting ready for the day. I'm gonna do my skincare, then do my makeup, and then pick an outfit, and then I need to record a introduction for a short film I'm working on for uni. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna sleep in today. I'm gonna actually go outside, explore, I guess a bit of the history, a bit of the culture, and meet more people. And hopefully it's gonna be good vibes.
Yeah, I just wanna feel you.
The sun right now is so gorgeous, but my skin on the other hand is so dry. So basically, I didn't bring a lot of skincare products because obviously I was like, how am I supposed to carry all of this stuff? And also at the airport, the guy said I was over the limit, and so he took my shower gel. So it's actually good that I didn't bring any more than what I already have. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this Glossier Super Glow Vitamin C and Magnesium Serum. I literally only take this on holiday, like I don't use it in the UK. I don't know why, but I just feel like it is my holiday essential. Simple. And to be fair, when I do use it abroad, it's always just the job. It's just giving mini scientist, you know, it's giving skincare expert. I mean, I know I've touched my face with the thing and I know you're not supposed to do that. I'm not that much of an expert, but you get the point. And yeah, I love the feeling. It's just really light, really refreshing, and, you know, gives you that extra moisture that I feel like you need. I bought this recently. I don't know if you guys know about like the Body Shop Drops of Youth collection. Like, it's just like there was like one where like it exfoliates, like a liquid exfoliant peel thing, and it used to be so disgusting. Like when you literally like put a little bit of it on your face and rub it, and it just starts to release all this disgusting stuff. Like, I'm gonna put a picture of it so you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they've got like a newer version of that now. And this is like, I wanted like really, I'm trying to move more to like organic and vegan products rather than like everything that's just so manufactured with all these different things that are in it. Like if I don't understand the ingredients on the back of something, it's like, why is it on my face? Why is it on my skin? Do you know what I mean? And same with why is it going into my body? So I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious. But yeah, and this anyway is the Edelweiss. Yeah, don't know about my pronunciation of that, but it's a smoothing day cream. I also wanted something that was just like you can use in the day, you can use in the night, you can use it throughout the day if you need to, like a one go-to product. And so the lady in Body Shop recommended this one. Now, she may have recommended it because it was the most expensive and it was new, but it is a nice cream nonetheless. And if it's part of the Drops of Youth collection or an upgraded version, then I know it's going to be pretty good. It's also 96% natural ingredients. So close out on my journey of clean and healthy produce and products, you know. And then lastly, with skincare anyway, I'm going to do the La Roche-Posay SPF 50 plus. And it's like supposed to be like, it doesn't leave white marks. It hasn't ever for me. And I just wanted like a go-to SPF that I often forget to use anyway. But today, I'm not forgetting, I'm on job. So yeah. I also bought like a spray mist one, but I left it at home. But basically like you can top up over your face throughout the day. And yeah, it was just such a refreshing feeling as well. Like, especially on a hot day, you just do a little mist and it's like, I feel fresh, I feel bright, you know? Anyway, so how I'm gonna do this makeup. I'm gonna literally just do this Baby Skin Pore Eraser. I'm not gonna show you this because like most people know what it is by now, and my skincare was a priority. But I'm just gonna put this like on all the crease areas. In fact, I'm not gonna give you a makeup tutorial. You can just watch. What I want to talk about today, work travel. So when I was in my taxi, yeah, we had many little conversations, but one of the conversations that stood out to me was he was asking like, so what do you do? Like, what kind of photography do you take? What's your passion? You know? And so I was saying, like, I work in the creative industries back in London, in advertising and branding and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like a bit of everything. Like I'm a explorer of the arts, so to speak. Don't like to be fixed in one way, or for recently anyway, I haven't liked to be fixed in one position. And the reason why this somewhat connects to travel is because I feel like when you go on holiday, you go to different spaces, people bring out different sides of you and enable you to reflect and think about like just yourself or situations or spaces. And I said this as well when I went to New York. I didn't vlog it, but like I remember saying like when I went to New York, it felt like almost like an out of body experience. It's like just crazy to me that I was able to just get on a plane one day. Obviously, it's not as simple as that, but get on a plane one day, leave the UK and be in somewhere like New York, like not just down the road in Scotland, but New York, like the whole like United States of America, like it's a different land. Do you know what I mean? Like it just like, I found it just insane. And then like when I saw like different people and like how they were living, I mean like people that are like below the line, I was just like, it's just insane like how like systems exist in other countries, and the intensity of how that scale goes when you fall below a line. And it's very overwhelming like to think about people. And then as well as obviously there's beautiful things of the cities and nice parts of it. But in that week, I just feel like it was almost an overwhelm of exposure to so many different people, different experiences, difference for a big city. And I loved it. It was probably one of my favorite destinations. But like the reality of it, I think, is what still sticks with me of America and New York in particular. But then in relation to my work, he asked me like, what do you want to create like for your own practice, like as a freelancer and whatever. And I was saying like my own practice, especially within photography and film, is genuinely people, and people in their naturals. It sounds like natural habitats. It's really giving David Attenborough, but not like that. Like more so those candid, unexpected, experimental pieces where people are not posing or performing for a camera, but they're actually reflecting true emotion, true feeling, true existence. Because I think film like that, not only is it more of an art form, but also it's real. And I don't want to create like those Hollywood blockbusters, and no shade, because, you know, they've done what they got to do, but I don't want to create films like that. I want to create art overall that is impactful and meaningful, and as well as all the good stuff of aesthetically appealing, has a storyline, you know, all that good stuff. Like, I think after all the experimental, being able to try everything, and have the luxury of being able to try everything, before uni, even back in college, like my family have been relatively supportive in terms of like, oh, I want to go take pictures, and then giving me a camera to go and explore those areas of like things that really make me happy, things that really, you know, excite me. They've been there to help enable that. And then obviously in my own using my own due diligence to invest in better cameras, in lenses, in learning, in short courses, and, you know, career, whatever, to continue said practice. You know, I think there's a luxury in that, privilege in that even. But I think what it's now bringing me to is what is that specific thing that I want to curate? Where do I want to put all my energy, all my focus, career-wise and also artistically, you know? So that became really deep, didn't it? But I'm in like a real reflection stage of creativity and of my practice. That's really and why I think travel is so important, why I think art is important, and why I think people are important. You know, there's a lot of learning and a lot of experiencing that comes with it all, and that I honestly adore. And not in a weird sense of like voyeurism, which I think I really kind of established already, more about like genuine reflections, active reflections. But then when you think about who are these stories for, it's for those people, you know, to really see themselves reflected, not for anyone's particular lens, like not from my lens, not for an external viewer's lens, but for that person's actual reflection. Okay, then you argue, okay, so who are you, Reed, to tell those stories? And I think someone who's passionate about people, someone who genuinely cares about people, and how they see themselves, ideally in a more positive light, but not forgetting the reality of situations or circumstances or experiences. Yeah, I think that's what I'm growing in terms of my practice. And in terms of who I am as a creative, and I think traveling really helps with that. Because it's like for me, it's like an unintrusive and unbiased or non-judgmental gaze, or at least there's a conscious intention not to be the contradictory of those things. I don't know, you know what I mean? Well, maybe you know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. I feel like this foundation is a really weird one. Like, it's the Super Glow Mars, like, no, not that I reflect on, like a Super Glow. And I think it's like, you have to wait for it to oxidize, you know? Because like when I first applied, I was like, this don't look right. Like, it was looking a little bit suspicious. And like, it looks a lot better now. And I'm literally obsessed. I didn't talk about this, but the Glossier solar paint, which I use like under my makeup to make it look a little bit brighter, a little bit shiny, like glistening or whatever. But yeah, it's one of my favorites. Okay, cool. I didn't bring my Fenty powder, and I don't know if that was a poor decision. I bought the Laura Mercier because, again, that's the only one I bring on holiday. I just have like fixed items that I take on holiday and that I leave at home or use at home because you don't want to, or I don't want to, what's it called? I don't want to forget the certain things. So I basically split the essentials. But I don't know if that's going to do it right. And I'm a little bit conflicted. Anyway, I'm going to use a Too Faced concealer under my eye. I don't like to use too much of this. I really shouldn't have put it in the inner corner either, but I've done it now. So got to commit to the decision. Like, you know, I absolutely love Shayna Tori. I don't know if you know her. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Get to know she's a bad bee. Absolutely gorgeous. But like, I remember I used to watch like and try to almost master her makeup routine, and she used to use so much concealer, and I just didn't know what to do with all of the concealer. I'll be real, like I was like, how do I actually blend this all in? Like, where does it go? I just could never ever figure out how to blend it. Like, even that to me, this right now is a lot. Like, I don't know where exactly it's supposed to go. Like, there's only so much face, and it's like I don't want it absorbing into my skin either. I'd rather it just like sit on the surface, if that's even how makeup works. I don't know. I'm not a guru, but like, yeah, I really just don't want it going everywhere or like too much of it, you know? Should I have that blended or should it be a straight line? Like like I just don't know what I'm doing, you know? I'm winging it, hoping for the best, I'll be real. I'm just gonna put some mascara, and this is the Dior Colour Show, but the miniature one, again, for travel. I think mascara is an amazing thing. It makes eyelashes pop, but I hate taking it off. Like, it's just such an irritating process. You're just there scrubbing away at your lash. Like, I wanted to invest actually in the LMS Pro Collagen or something like that, cleansing balm. It's like a yellow colour, and it's supposed to be really good. I think I used to have a sample, and that's how I tried it. But it just removes eye makeup, like just troublesome makeup that just doesn't want to come off your face so well. At the same time, starts your skincare routine. So I might buy it if I get one of it. I should have bought it at the airport. Oh, I forgot so well. Anyway, as my usual, lip liner. And I didn't bring any coloured glosses, it's just this clear one. So, relatively natural. that's basically me done, I'll be real. Concealer, setting spray. And yeah. That's the face. Is this in focus? I hope so. Anyway, that's the face complete. Oops. Yeah, I was scared there. I stopped recording. Yeah, that's everything. I think it looks gorgeous. I'm not wearing my glasses, but the colors look gorgeous on this camera. I'll be real. Yeah. Yeah. Should have done it before I did my makeup. Because now it's got makeup in it. Oh, see that light change? Oh, the plane went over through the sun. Bloody hell. Oh my God, that was this absolutely gorgeous moment yesterday, but I was so out of it to capture it. But it was on the plane, and when I was on the plane, there was I thought we were going to go into each other, I'm not going to lie, but there was my plane and the other plane going past each other, and the sun was glistening, it was literally a movie moment. I should have took a photo, but I just didn't. But basically, as it was coming through, it just looks so magnificent as it the other plane just looks so magnificent as it came through the light and past it. Oh, my explanation is terrible, right? But we're above the ocean as well. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I was just that, I'm not gonna lie, the whole plane journey, I thought I met God. I was I am in an out of body experience right now. I am not grounded. I'm not sitting on I'm obviously not grounded, I'm in the sky. But I'm not safe currently, right? But it wasn't a feeling of fear. It was more so just overwhelmed. It's really weird to explain, but I just felt out of body. At one point I woke up from my nap and we were above the clouds, and I was am I on this planet? It was just so extraordinary, being on a different planet, or in my head anyway, being within the clouds, within the sun, across the water. I was just looking at the ocean as we were above it, and I was just this body of liquid is huge. It's colossal. It's magnificent. What am I currently, do you know what I mean? This creator is created an absolute masterpiece. And it was just so magnificent. That's actually the only word I can use to explain. Just out of body. I don't think I was here. That's all I can say.